I mean, not that the movie was bad. I mean, is there going to be something positive that happens? Because I can't watch this.
Yeah, there's a lot of
just
bad stuff happening to that guy.
I can be that way about movies too. Sometimes I need to know the ending, or not necessarily the ending, but like what you said, I just can't. It's like I just don't know if I can continue to watch.
I want to interject here some insight about the Count of Monte Cristo. And big spoiler, I'm sorry if you haven't read or seen the Count of Monte Cristo by this time, something that was written in the late 1800s. I don't have any responsibility for these spoilers.
I don't.
But it's known for being a swashbuckling tale. You think of the Count of Monte Cristo, sword fights and swords, posturing and Errol Flynn. I mean, Errol Flynn was not in the Count of Monte Cristo.
No, I know it wasn't.
Who was it? Oh, Ronald Coleman? I forget.
I
There have been several movies of it.
We saw a newer production, probably in the 80s.
Oh, okay. There have been several movies of it. But in the book, which is one of the first audiobooks I listened to, because when I first started listening to audiobooks, let me backtrack, I was just starting becoming a bike rider, a cyclist. And I used to have a little Walkman that I would get books on tape on. And I made it my goal to use audiobooks as a way of catching up on classics that I had never read but had always heard about. One of those books was The Count of Monte Cristo. I said, I have always wondered what this is all about. So I listened to it, really enjoyed it. But I discovered, I think it was, that wasn't a Dumas one. That was, he wrote the Three Musketeers. Could have been, though. He wrote a bunch of those. Not one sword is unsheathed in the Count of Monte Cristo book. Hollywood turned it into the big swashbuckling, so people postured. There's one part where he goes into this very dangerous place in Italy where there are, ruffians who brandish knives and stuff. But there is not one sword fight in the entire book. And it made me so upset that I want to go back in time and slap the author around and say, God damn it, put in a sword fight. People are counting on this in the modern era. He's like, I didn't even know there was going to be such a thing called Hollywood. This Hollywood of which you speak. That's him crying under my slapping. So.
Yeah, the production I saw there was a couple fight scenes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's just become that type of story. It's expected.
And also, I guess, I don't know, because other movies have become so long, I'll want to know about it before I invest that amount of time.
Well, yeah.
And especially, do I think I'm going to like this?
It's a comedy? What do you mean it's a comedy? It's a drama? What kind of drama?
Yeah.
I need tell me
a little bit about it. I agree with that. And by the way, our podcast is over.
Well, hey, I got an idea. This land is your land.
This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome.
Podcast on the Lamb is over now. Podcast on the Lamb is over now. Podcast on the Lamb is over now.
I don't know any of those words. Did you hear that? No.
This land is over. This land is over.